about what you admire about Amy and what makes her so special.
You know, she's a really nice person who's insanely funny. She's eviscerating targets which need to be attacked. She's a hard worker. We had a blast. It was a real fun few years working on it.
Can you expect the stand-up comedy language in the movie?
There isn't stand-up comedy language. It really is more of a story. But she's a great storyteller in addition to writing great jokes. She is great at telling a beautiful story.
Tell me about what you admire about Amy.
Oh, I love her. She's so kind. She's so loving, and she's so... she just sees what's wrong and she nixes it. You know, she just goes for it. And she's like an exocet.
As a writer, what do you love about her writing?
So precise. And the other thing, which of course you'd think was true of all writers, but is very rare, is that she writes different voices. You know, but sometimes screenwriters write in their own voice, all the characters sound the same, and she really writes characters, which is incredibly impressive. And this is her first screenplay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really.
And speak about collaborating with Judd.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just like joining the circus. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Speak about collaborating with Judd as the director.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. For a guy like me who's really new to all this, he sure as hell didn't make me feel that way. He treated me as an equal, encouraged me to take risks, especially in periods of improvisation. Was very precise about what he wanted, but would give me freedom to kind of, do what I felt was right as well. An awesome experience.
Speak about collaborating with Amy both as an actress and she's a writer as well.
Yes, and I think that really shows in all of her work, from the show to this movie. She wants the show to be as great as she can, and she wants the movie to be as great as it can be. So she's looking to get the best out of everybody, and I can say that, I spent most of my time filming with her and just her, and once again, this is her movie. She's the star. She could have easily made things uncomfortable for me because I really was just cast as a big guy. But once we had an audition and started reading back and forth, she's like, no, we need to do more with this. That's certainly not something she had to do, and I'm very thankful for that.
And your character, he doesn't take himself too seriously. He kind of makes fun of you in a way, makes fun of kind of who you are a little bit. Can you speak about that?
Well, it's just, it's always a bit comedic, I guess, to see something you expect from someone and then the exact opposite. But in this case, I tried to go a little, and it sounds crazy because I'm just talking about an ex-boyfriend in a movie, but I tried to go a little bit deeper. There was one line in the original script that had to do with the end of the sex scene, shall we say. And I kind of took that line, I'm like, why would someone even say that? Okay, maybe they are a little confused about who they are and what's going on in their life, and maybe they want one thing, but they don't know that they're really something else, and I kind of went from there.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me about the role you play in this film.
I play a African orderly named Temembe.
And did you enjoy working on this project?
Yeah, of course I did. I mean, you got Judd Apatow, Amy Schumer, two people I admire. I mean, John Cena's in it, LeBron James, Colin Quinn. I was ecstatic to see him. Norman Lloyd. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of this project? I'm just glad I snuck in on the back end,
Speak about collaborating with Judd.
Judd is different. I think he's a genius. I read for him before on a movie called Funny People, didn't get the part. I did well, but I didn't get the part. So I said, if there ever presents an opportunity for me to work with Judd, I'm going for it, no matter what it is. And it came, and I did.
And what do you love about Amy's writing?
That it came from a real place. It's genuine. This is she bared her soul for everyone to see, and I hope they enjoy it. From what I'm hearing, the critics are loving it. So yeah, it's a good thing.
Speak about your passion for acting. Obviously, we know you as a legendary musician.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get that passion really until I didn't take it as serious until I did The Cobbler with Tom McCarthy, and he laid it out for me so raw and real that he made it fun for me. It wasn't just a job, and I can respect that. So yeah, that's what gave me my passion, The Cobbler.
And what's coming up next that you'd like to share?
I have a movie that I just wrapped on called Keanu with comedians Key and Peele.
Oh, love them.
So be on the lookout for that.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem.
Her script is so hilarious, and we also get to improvise quite a bit. And she's so funny. She's such a great actress and such a great improviser, but she's also very generous with the stage time. So she lets everybody else shine, and it was just so much fun.
Do you think this rings true to the dating world today?
I think it does. I think it's a really, I think a lot of people are like, this flips the script on like women and men, and I don't think that's true. I think it's just a really honest story, and it would relate to a lot of women and how they kind of feel about dating.
What is it about Amy that you think has caught on fire recently?
I just think she's so honest and unapologetic, and I think that that's really refreshing and really great. I think people are just really attracted to that.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Tell me about your role in the film.
So I play a nurse, and I have a fun scene with Amari Stoudemire. He's awesome. He converted to Judaism a while ago. So we talked a lot about like Jew stuff, except I'm not really religious, but I think he thinks because I have this aggressively Jewish name, like Rachel Feinstein, that I was just going to bring a wealth of Judaism to his life. But yeah, he's a fun guy and he's funny.
I'm sure by your presence you just must have.
I just wowed him, yes.
Speak about working with Judd.
Judd was really fun and yeah, I mean the first day I was kind of terrified, but then everybody was so cool that yeah, by the end of the day we were all just laughing and being ridiculous, and yeah, Amare is the truth in this movie. He's really funny. The athletes came through. LeBron was really funny too. Yeah, I mean Amy wrote a hilarious movie, but the athletes were funnier than you'd expect.
Amy's one of your friends, I'm presuming.
Yes, she's one of my best friends in the world.
Speak about what you admire about her and what makes her so great.
Amy's hilarious, but she's also just a great girlfriend. And a few of us who are all really close friends, me and Nikki Glaser, who's really hilarious, and Bridget Everett, we vacation together and we sort of get each other's lives. So, you know, I can send a weird text from a green room, just like, and they'll know exactly what I'm going through, you know? It's like I'm in Des Moines, it's New Year's Eve. Yeah, here's a picture of the dirty green room I'm in right now. And they'll know, because we've all been on the road and we live that same, like, weird, gnarled life with the high highs and the weird, yeah, so you're always kind of in some strange city. So they've been like my lifeline through stand-up. We started around the same time and did Women Who Kill, which was really fun, and yeah, I don't know where I'd be without them.
What's your advice to avoid a train wreck in a relationship?
I have no advice. I usually am a trainer. I usually have a mustard stain on me or something, yeah. People have cleaned me on my way down this red carpet. People feel very comfortable cleaning me. They just pick pieces of debris off me. Yeah. I sent a dirty picture of myself to the wrong person recently, and Amy helped me out because I was like, you're not going to believe who I just sent this dirty picture to, because he's a comedian and I don't know him very well. And she's like, if it makes you feel any better, I'll send him one too. And I'm like, yes, please. So she sent him a picture too, just of her like crotch in some olive green baggy sweatpants, the weird stain on the right leg. So yeah, it was very helpful.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you too.
Can I just like squeeze in? Sorry.
Yeah, no, we love to talk to everyone.
Both. Yeah.
Well, tell me about your role in the film.
I play like a Stepford wife that is friends with her sister, and I'm just like the opposite of what Amy is, essentially. So it's just a juxtaposition.
Speak about working with Judd.
Speak about it. Okay. He is hilarious. He gets comedians. He likes comedians. He's really easy to talk to and not as intimidating as I thought he would be. He, like, every line that I said that is hilarious, he gave to me, I think. So he's just shouting lines at you when you're filming, and it's like pure gold. I feel like it's awesome to work with him, and he's just like
really
willing to
loose.
let you do whatever.
It's a lot of improvising, and he lets comics be comics. So there's a loose idea of what's happening, and then he also just lets you play constantly. And if something happens in the moment, he's just like, oh, all right, let's go there. Yeah. So it's really fun.
What's coming up next that you'd like to share?
I have a wedding I'm going to this weekend, and then I have a Comedy Central show coming out in February of next year.
How excited are
The
you?
world could end before then. It's a very long way. The ice caps are melting. But yeah, it's exciting. It's called Not Safe with Nikki Glaser, and it's a show about sex and dating and relationships.
And so I asked her the same question. What's your advice for someone to avoid a train wreck relationship?
Like yourself. Learn to love yourself before you want anyone else to love you.
I love it. Good advice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I probably work with Judd the most. There's not one comedian where I think I work the most with. Amy a bit, but probably Judd the most.
And what was it like working with Judd?
It's very funny. It's very engaging, entertaining. It's really nice.
What do you love about comedy?
It's just funny laughing. I just love laughing. I mean, everyone should. It's just funny being with them.
And what do you have coming up next?
I have nothing next. A lot of auditions, but I'm open.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy.